Looking for something fun to do over the holidays? How about building a gingerbread house?
Oh, that's always so much fun. Photojournalist Mike Hughes found an architect with a sweet tooth who can help you build the tastiest house of your dreams.
I'm Jonathan Moore. I'm the president of Envision Advisors. We've done about 500 projects here locally, including the Tampa Theater, the Brian Glazer JCC, the Stratus Center for Performing Arts, and the St. Pete Pier.
But you're also known as?
I am the Ginger Man. I'm a registered architect. I don't practice anymore, but for a long time I've just made a habit of building gingerbread houses. It's a great combination of architecture, which I'm an architect, and food, which I'm a huge fan of, you can tell. This was just a natural progression into building edible buildings. I've used my imagination. I've built skyscrapers, rocket ships, dog houses, regular houses. It's just evolved through the years, and now I find myself making bigger structures and just having fun. So I have a few secrets I'm going to share with you. The key to making a great ginger structure, because they're not all houses, is really making your own gingerbread. Any good architect, it all starts with a blueprint. So when we think about what we're going to build, I draw it on paper first, but then I translate that into a template. I have some roof structures here that we're going to cut. The way that I would do that is place them on the gingerbread, take a pastry wheel, tend to do all the same directions first, makes a better cut, knowing that the gingerbread is going to expand, so we don't really need to be perfect here. After we cut it, we're ready to put it in the oven. All right, let's get these out of the oven. So there's two different ways to trim your gingerbread when it comes out of the oven if you're a perfectionist. You can see that there are bumps and sometimes a little rough. Sandpaper is my go-to, just very lightly. The other thing you can do is very gently take an X-Acto blade, barely touching it, and just repeatedly scoring. So we're going to do a very simple house right here. We've got the two gable ends in the middle. What I do, apply frosting, apply. You kind of need to hold it there. Another strip down the back. Take that next piece, pretty side out. Continue on, put it on here as well. The last piece, I'll go all the way around. So at this point, it's really good to pause and let the frosting dry a little bit. For the roof, what I'll do is I'll put a bead along all of the edges and apply it. Now it's going to want to slide, so you really need to hold it for as long as you can. Do that other side and put it in the refrigerator for 15 minutes. So as I look at this as a designer, I see a channel that is ripe to fill. So what I'm going to do is put an ample amount of frosting in there, and maybe I just create a gumdrop ridge to start with. Sometimes I like to cover up my imperfections, and there is no such thing as an imperfection that you can't cover up in a gingerbread house. Again, apply some frosting, properly get the length of a Twizzler, cut that really fast, put it right there over that rough edge. Put a candy cane foundation in. So to do that, we want to take that and trim that candy cane a little bit. Remember I said that a hacksaw is a good tool to use. And put that candy cane right there. There's a lot of kits out there. I hope that this has inspired you to get creative, think outside the box, and start from scratch to make those family memories, those jokes, those funny buildings for everyone to enjoy, and those memories will live on.